that your camera?
I don't know.
Maybe it's the USB on the camera cord.
What's happening?
Well, like pretty much like what's happening now happened for like the first 2 seconds when you came on the screen before, like 10 minutes ago. It's definitely got to be the connection to your camera. There you go. See, it's. Oh wait, no, there it goes again. Jiggle the wire. Maybe it'll stop like it did before.
Yeah, I got it. We'll see. These guys do.
Now.
Welcome to the Dumbfounded Dipshits podcast. I am Mike. That is Ryan, and
Hi.
my cameras are okay now.
Yeah, maybe it was just because you were in that position. Maybe
Really weird.
Maybe it's through the stream. Maybe the stream like gets like sort of fucked when you move it around for no reason. Now, new technical difficulty we discovered today.
There was a way. No, I guess there.
I mean, you're fine now. Like I said,
podcast. We
maybe it'll
have plenty of videos to watch this evening. Some of
yeah.
which, where the hell did it go? Yeah. See, I feel like everything's being slow today, like my computer wise, which is weird because it's like not a slow computer allegedly. Can I quit this? Can I quit you? Quit. Did it go away? It did. Okay. If I quit Chrome, this whole thing will go away, so we won't quit that.
Yeah, you have too many apps running in the background.
I don't have a lot though. It's very weird, and it is a little glitchy on YouTube. Very strange. Okay.
Anyway,
we
can see you now.
Oh, I didn't even get high yet. I'm too sober for this shit, guys.
Oh, I've been on that for almost an hour already. I dropped my tincture early.
I did not edible today, so I won't be as fucking high as I was last time. Excuse me.
Oh, so maybe it'll be me. I did a whole 100 milligram dropper, but the thing is, it's like it's slow acting. Like it doesn't hit you like a gummy edible does. Like gummy edible, it's like yeah, you don't feel it and then you feel it. Like this shit, it's like super gradual until like it'll be midnight and I'll be super tired. And I'll just pass out, and I'll wake up like still a little like sort of groggy. If I eat like a gummy or like a candy, like a chocolate, like I'll get like that immediately, and it'll just stay like that, and then it'll sort of gradually go away, and I won't wake up groggy the next day.
It's called the weed hangover, and it happens, and it's real.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the last time I had one was probably like when I was in New York in November, because it was like one dab after the next.
Let's see what this video is about. Hopefully you hear it.
Stuttering is what taught me how to scat sing, because I had to learn to pronounce my words. So I went from I'll take a stutter into a scat sing, back into a stutter.
Wow.
I'm a scat man. I'm a scat man.
It's running slow on your end too, right? The video.
Well, the video's running slow, yeah.
I gotta figure out what the fuck's going on. I feel like because remember, this is my other computer died,
Yeah.
and this was
When was this? This was a while ago, though.
a year ago.
Yeah, yeah. It was.
Maybe less. Maybe less.
I feel like it was like, if not the end of last summer, it was like
This
like
computer is
fall, which was a while ago.
This computer is allegedly faster than that computer, but I feel like the video card on this computer lacks.
Yeah, but is that going to translate to web videos though?
It's all videos. Videos I play, videos, everything.
Hold on 1 second. Fucking cold in here.
That's why I'm wearing my whatever this is. Flannel.
Like, it got hotter in Florida, but I don't know if because it got hotter, if my AC just like kicked on a little bit more, so it got like extra cold. But there we go. And you disappeared. All right, now that I'm all warmed up, Mike's gone, so I guess I'll do a little talking on my own. How you all doing out there watching this shit while we watch shit? I did send him a lot of crazy videos this week, so hopefully the next one is not the Scat Man. Maybe something a little bit better than the Scat Man. I feel that's old school brain melt.
So that was weird.
Like disco songs from back in the day.
Yeah, I'm still glitching. Look at this shit. I don't
get
it.
And it's not your own camera, so I don't know. Mine's not doing it, so I figured if yours be doing it, mine be doing it if it was the stream.
It's so weird. Something's up. And then the video I shared is gone. Oh, that's because I disappeared before.
Yep.
What is going on, guys? Okay. I shared the wrong screen. Good thing it wasn't porn. If I see a pothole after we have paid for construction of a road, the contractor will pay with his head. Seems fair.
Do you think if Mom Donnie implemented this policy in New York, it would actually fix the problem?
Probably. I don't see why not.
Now, if you repave a road, right? Is there like some sort of warranty on that shit? Because you know how you'll get a road repaved and then maybe like it'll last like that year in New York at least. But then like on year 2, the potholes will come back. Are they supposed to come back and patch that like on the arm? That's supposed to be like their like insurance policy? How the fuck does that work? Because the thing is, I'm starting to think like maybe because there's so many fucking potholes that motherfuckers aren't coming back to fix their shit. I just remember doing drywall.
Yeah, like what's the guarantee?
I'd have to go back to fix holes all the time. Yeah, because there was like some sort of guarantee in it. So like there's got to be like some sort of guarantee that you won't have a pothole in this, on this road, street, what have you, for a year.
And that doesn't. I just turned off the camera.
That doesn't sound like a lot a year.
I want to see if this fixes anything.
Is anything really fix anything?
No, it's not really fixing.
I'm pretty sure if your camera gets fixed, something else will just get a little derp.
And the camera did look a little weird today. I don't know. It's weird. All right. And let's see. Everything's being slow in my screen. I have the 2 screens going, and it's like really not being my friend today. Is this real? Come on. Click the fucking video. I did a test run earlier, and it was fine.
All right, so this is the first person.
Is it?
This is the first person I'm seeing with Neuralink.
It's this
so
guy.
Yeah, I heard that there was like a test run of like a dozen people or so, but this guy is like the first face, I think, and he's got it implanted. So let's hear what he has to say.
I was able to do it, and then I did it.
And how long did that take you?
That took me about a week.
And then you went home and...
I practiced at home. And so what do you think the biggest benefit of this is?
The biggest benefit is that it's going to help people with spinal cord injuries and people with Parkinson's disease and people with epilepsy and people with depression, anxiety, and all these different things. I could still move the mouse with my mind.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I had. It's actually pretty cool.
Is this
Is it
real?
a chip?
Yeah.
Small chip, yeah.
A big ass fucking star though.
I'm
For a
curious
small
about
chip.
the device itself, you know, the actual, how long did it take you to get used to it?
It was a process, you know, it took a few months to really get comfortable with
This
it,
seems
but
like
now
AI.
it's just part of me, in my head.
Can you show us?
Can you show me where? Right here. So the future is going
I
to
mean,
be...
he does look like he's on Adderall.
Yeah, all the comments are saying it's AI too. It's very strange.
Yeah, but I don't think this is AI though.
Weird. People making fun of his eyes, like you said.
Yo, but he looks like he's straight up on Adderall. Like, you know what I mean? Is that what it does to you? Does it like make you just like hyper aware?
I've never.
Are you just like a cat after catnip?
Yo, fuck this. Oh,
Because he just looks hyper caffeinated. I don't know. Like besides moving a cursor with your eyes, right? Okay, like they're trying to pump us like such cool shit. Elon Musk is saying like, oh, you know, like Neuralink is going to change everything. Blah blah blah. This is the first human, computer interface, and you know it's gonna change things. This is gonna be easier. That's gonna be easier. But I'm like, aside from moving a cursor on a screen without hands, right? You're just Bluetooth your brain as a cursor onto your computer screen. Like, I'm sure like internally a lot of shit is happening, but is there any like $1 Million Man shit happening? Like, are you like enhanced in any way? You know what I mean?
So. Yeah, I don't think so. It's very strange.
Like, will it make you physically perform better? Like, being that your brain, like, if everybody's saying like, oh man, like like your brain has so much capacity to do more, yet, like you hold yourself back, right? Is that supposed to like open up that? Like Lucy? You ever see Lucy?
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be like Lucy? Is it supposed to be like Lucy?
So. I don't think so. I think it's supposed to help those who have injuries, like spinal injuries and brain injuries.
Yeah, but if you don't, like if you have spinal injuries and it's supposed to make you walk, if you already know how to walk, will it make your walking better?
That's a very good question.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like, oh, okay. So, like, I'm just.
What does it enhance when you're already like healthy?
Right, but like steroids, like it's like if you give an average man steroids, he'll just start performing better in like regular everyday life physical activities, right? But if you give it to a fucking athlete who already does superhuman shit, they do extra superhuman shit. Like it gives you a little bit of an edge. So if this is like if you're a genius, does this help you become a super genius? Like, do you become or like if you're already an athlete, does it make your muscle memory any better if it's helping people with spinal cord injuries? You know what I mean? Is it helping any of your nerve, like, firing and stuff like that, and neurons, like
reflexes or something? If you're already reflexes, does it make your reflexes better? I'm
just saying, like, I don't want the no neural fucking link, right? If it's just gonna be like, oh, you're just gonna be smarter, and we're okay, yeah, I'm doing fine. I would prefer to have spider senses. Like, I prefer to like let me just like, oh, a jar's falling, and I could just no look catch it. You know what I mean? Because my reflexes are that much better. So, is this another jujitsu guy in the wild?
MMA fighter saves the day on an airport. I mean, on an airplane or frontier flight.
And when I say in the wild, I mean frontier flight. Frontier flight.
So he doesn't untie his. Okay, you gotta turn around like this. He's strapped too tight. He's strapped too tight. Okay, we'll just put it in front again.
For a second, I thought that was Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, it looks like him a little. My camera's glitching hard, right?
Yeah. And the video's running slow too.
Yeah, I think it's my video card. I think my video card's breaking. think I have a bad video card.
You're watching too much porno on that computer.
No comment. Signs of a bad video card. Visual effects, strange glitches like code lines, squares, or weird textures on your screen. Games repeatedly crashing. No, I don't play. Sudden frame drops. So maybe not. Very strange though. What's happening? Unless my RAM is going bad. Something's going bad. Something is an issue. I think I have to make a switch from Apple to PC.
Wow, you're going back, huh? Well, I did too. I had a Mac for years. I had a Mac for like from 2008 to like 2017. And then I went back to PC. Or
Right.
like at least like PC the Android base. You know what I mean? Because I did have like a tablet I was using for years. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah.
pretty much used that like a laptop. Like I had like the whole fucking like little flip keyboard thing that you could attach to it and all that
Yeah.
shit. And then
Mad convenient. Mad convenient.
yeah, and then like obviously just PC the last couple of years. Like honestly, it's two things. Like with phones, I prefer to have an iPhone. But with computers, I prefer to have a PC. And that's just only because like I understand like, oh, blah blah blah, you know, like yeah, I did have an Android for a little while. And you know what? I didn't like it.
I like my
You know what I
Android.
mean? You know, I just, you know, to each their own. I don't think it sucks. I'm not saying it sucks. I just didn't like it. You know what I mean? And like when I got that first iPhone, I was real skeptical too. I'm like, oh, this is supposed to be a dumbed down like user. I'm like, you know what? Maybe my dumbass needs a dumb phone. Like, you know, so I like I prefer with the phone, but like if it's gonna be for like work purposes and shit like that, and or doing this kind of stuff, I would rather have PC.
Arm technically has a speech impediment.
What?
Until we meet again.
Start it over.
Remember, a deaf person with one arm technically has a speech impediment. Until we meet again.
Yeah, I'm like, yo,
a deaf.
I'm like, how is that? Like, if you're like deaf and armless, right? Could you sign with your feet?
That's got to be hard.
Yeah, but you see people like, I watched somebody cook using their feet, and their toes were like just like their gripping digits. Like they actually were able to like hold shit with their foot like a chimpanzee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But isn't sign language very specific?
I'm sure it would suck if you have short, stubby toes. You're probably not going to be good at it.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like you have to.
But what if you're like a person, you know, like long-toed motherfuckers? You know what I'm talking about, right? Those people could probably sign with their feet. But then, how do you do it? Like what do you do?
Yeah, I don't think they could. What just?
Yeah,
happened?
but what do you do? What do you do if you don't have arms and you need to like and you're deaf? You know what I mean? Do you just through life?
Wow.
I doubt it. Yes, I fucking doubt it. I'm sure you find a way.
Exactly what you do.
Through life.
Through everything.
You should put that on a t-shirt. I'm through life.
It's gotta be the thing with the fingers, like a. I would do this. What this guy's doing in the video, I would do this.
Oh God!
Although it's hard to tell what happened.
Oh God!
Bonk.
Oh, he hit the fucking thing.
Yeah, he hit the fucking excavator, but I think it would be funny. It would be funny if because he hit the door, but it would be funnier if he went through the door and just like landed in the seat. Somebody had to be operating that, so that would be a little, you know, cramped in there. But yeah, that dude definitely has an injury after that. Let's just put it that way.
Just
Not sure.
Injury?
You know, at least one major, if not many minor ones.
Sorry, I'm bringing up the next one, but I had to move the screen
Okay.
somewhere else. Very weird. Like everything is being weird right now. The way the videos are working, everything. That's unfortunate.
Wear your underwear until they disintegrate. Be a man.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I know this is confession booth time, but like I don't go until they disintegrate, right? But why this is so fucking funny is because I have been like, I wake up, get ready for work, and it's like, oh shit, I got like 10 minutes to get out of the door, and instead of me like like I would take my clothes into the bathroom, do what I got to do, and get dressed in the bathroom, and like because it would be just so out of my like routine to go back in the bedroom and then go look for through the underwear drawer for underwear, turn a light on, and do all that. Like if I had a hole in my underwear, I would just wear them that day
Wow.
and then toss them out. You know what I mean? But it would never be
Yeah,
bigger.
I mean-
It would never be bigger than like pinky thick. You know what I mean? It would always be smaller than that. So it'd always be like, oh, I could see like a small hole going through like where the stitching is on the seam, and I'd be like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna wear these motherfuckers now. They're not like ripped in half. I'm just gonna wear them, and really, at worst, it's just not gonna hold in all of my diarrhea if I shit myself. And I don't shit myself. I haven't shit myself in years. So so like it would be good enough just to be like, all right, this is just going to like do for today, and then after I'm done with work I toss them. But the funny thing is that right, wear them until they disintegrate, and I was like, well, I'm sort of halfway there. But usually after like a day of work doing construction, that pinky size hole would probably turn into like something I could definitely throw a silver dollar through.
Pinky sized hole.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And nobody wears tidy whities anymore. I'm sorry.
I beg to differ.
You still wear tidy whities?
No, I never did. But that's not a lie. When my parents dressed me, I probably did.
Yeah, last time I wore tidy whities, I might have been in my early teens, and then I chose to buy boxer briefs.
I went with boxer briefs and boxers really quickly after that.
Yeah, that was really soon after that. But I'm just saying, don't you think it's like, let's just say, somebody pantses you in public. Is it more embarrassing or equally embarrassing to be wearing tidy whities or not tidy whities? Like if you're not wearing tidy whities, is the same kind of embarrassment, or if you're wearing tidy whities, it's a little bit more shameful. I feel like people with tidy whities a little more shameful.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
It's like almost wearing a diaper. It's like you might as well be wearing a diaper. I'm sorry, if you're wearing tidy whities, you might as well get caught with the pens on or some shit.
Well, I mean,
would it hurt to go like?
Sorry.
Would it hurt to go the extra mile while you're buying underwear to just get the pigmented underwear?
Something. Well, it doesn't have to be white, but
it's not the same. It's the same price, bro.
Yes, but forget white. The tidies are the problem. No one wears those. Doesn't matter the color. Does it? Does it matter the color? So, Mike, if you notice, my camera.
I think a little bit.
It's running slow, slightly.
Yeah, but what did you do?
I switched it to my laptop camera.
Yeah, you're just not as in high definition. So
going on with my.
It's got to just be a connection, no? Because like if it's your video card or whatever you're saying, then shouldn't your fucking camera on the laptop be fucking up too?
I gotta run a stress test on the laptop too. I gotta see if
too many plugins.
Well, not even that. I gotta see if the RAM is acting properly, because I was watching Project Hail Mary, and it was running a little slow, and I'm like, what's going on? This shouldn't be happening.
Maybe Project Hail Mary fucked up your computer.
I don't think it did. It's fucking yeah, it was Ryan Gosling, that fucking guy.
Ryan Gosling ruins everything.
He's a good actor.
I'm kidding. He doesn't ruin everything.
He's
I
a
think
good
he's.
actor.
I think he's good. Yeah, I think he's good. There's I mean, obviously, like a lot of people, a lot of the like the diehard fans didn't really like Blade Runner 2, but I
didn't
liked.
even see it. Didn't even see it.
I liked it. I thought it was awesome. I thought it felt like like the same, like vibe as the original Blade Runner. I don't think it's as good. Obviously, OG is always going to be best with me.
It's
However,
in the same like what is
bad.
it? A continuation? It's a sequel, a prequel?
Yeah,
What is it?
yeah, it's a total sequel, and fucking Harrison Ford's in it, and it's still in that world, and it's still like a cyberpunk detective sort of.
Is he a hunter? Does he hunt the cyborgs or whatever the hell?
I literally seen it when it came out. I feel like that's all still going on, and I think I'm not sure, was he related to Harrison Ford?
I don't remember how it was.
Or he does the same shit that Harrison Ford was doing. You know what I mean?
So a robot attacks someone?
Again. It's not an attack.
What happened?
I don't think it's an attack. I don't know if you can classify this as an attack, but you can play it.
Is the kid overreacting or did he actually get hurt?
That kid did get kicked. I think if you got kicked one of these like motherfuckers, they're dense, dude. That shit would hurt. I'm pretty sure.
Angle?
Yeah, well, he kicked him in the breadbasket. The kid wasn't expecting it. Nah, that's a legit kick.
Yeah, that was harder than yeah, that was hard.
That's enough to break a kid's rib, I think. Yeah, and yo, I'm just imagining that it's definitely like if you try to kick one of these guys, it would hurt.
Yeah, it's metal. It's hard metal or plastic.
Yeah, so yeah, nobody wants to get swung on with a fucking robot leg. But it's cool because now it's just like all of these that they got these things running around China a lot, but they have them in the street. I seen one pretty much kicking it to some girl in the street in New York. She walked up and was like starting to dance with it, and the robot started backing up into it. Wow. I was like, get out of here. And I mean, I'm also skeptical, and I think there's somebody with a remote control somewhere.
Yeah, this one says it's not completely
autonomous. Yeah, I don't think any of them are actually. You know what I mean? I think it might still be like too dangerous to let them just roam out on their own. I'm pretty sure there's somebody controlling all of them. Like each one has somebody controlling it.
Is this a car accident? Who's at fault?
Yeah, obviously, the guy trying to merge should just wait to go behind this guy. If somebody's going to be froggy, let them go in front of you. Why are you going to try to, like really, like what would you do? Would you just let this guy go after he just fucking destroyed his own mirror on your car? Or would you do what this person's doing and battle ram them?
I don't think. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have got it. I would just probably let the guy in.
Yeah, I mean, most likely, most people would do that, right? But like, I know when I'm trying to merge, like last minute, like that, and somebody's being aggressive driving forward, I just let them drive forward, and I wait to get behind the next guy. 'Cause somebody will let you in. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try. Like this dude kept trying to go in after he lost his mirror. I would have just left well enough alone. No.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely kept going and going and going. It's like, bro, you already fucked up your car. Hit my car.
I almost think he got what he deserved with that. I think this guy's reaction's a little excessive.
A little excessive, but
however, it's hilarious that he just barreled through him and kept going.
Yeah.
He just like left him there. He's like, "Fuck
That's
you."
Wild.
Yeah,
That's wild.
But look, his mirror gets taken off right away and almost loses his hand. This guy.
It looked like his hand got hit the first time.
Yeah, and he kept trying to go. Like, what are you doing? At this point, I would have gotten the point. I would have let the guy go forward, gotten his license plate number, and then claimed some shit. But this guy's got camera evidence to show that this dude was being a little pushy.
What is that a fox? Is that a fox?
It's from the puzzle.
What?
He's leaving his friend a present.
A few moments later.
Wow. No fucking way. The fox brought the dog a bone.
Yeah.
The dog brought the fox a bird.
Oh, this is commerce, buddy. This is a capitalistic dog. This is me just realizing that besides like the great apes and human beings and crows, that dogs have figured out like the trade system. You know what I mean? That dog that dog definitely wanted a bone. Like he's a dog. He naturally.
We're gonna watch this again. All right.
Fox gives him the bone.
Walks over.
Yeah, because he knows. Because the fox knows dogs like bones, and the dog knows. Hey, foxes love live chickens. This fox won't break into the chicken coop if I just give him the chicken, and he'll be on his way. And that's exactly what happens.
Everyone's saying this is AI. But either way,
pretty dope. If it's AI, it's still pretty dope. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It definitely seems like this is the kind of transaction that would happen out in the wild. I think coyotes know to do this. You know that, right? Like Joe Rogan had a story on his podcast that he told a million times, like all the other stories he tells a million times on his podcast. But this one story sticks to me, right? That he had a big dog. I'm not sure if it was a pit bull or what. But he had a pit bull that somehow allowed the coyotes to break into the chicken coop.
No, well, yes. But
and coyotes have been known to like sort of cozy up to domesticated dogs.
I think he put it like this. He said so it convinced his big dog to run at full speed and slam into the chicken pen, causing it to break open and giving the coyotes or the foxes access to the chickens.
Yeah, I think it's not so far-fetched to at least assume that foxes and coyotes, specifically, I don't really think wolves. I think wolves are just all brute strength and dominance like that. But coyotes are like survivors, and so are foxes. And they say sly like a fox because they are wise to some shit, right? And they do know how to manipulate humans too. So it's not far-fetched to think that they would try to manipulate a dog to do their bidding, right? And if the fox is like, I can't eat off this bone, but I know these fucking dogs love bones, doesn't sound like it's too far-fetched, even if that is AI.
So I've seen a bunch of these videos. A suspect gets locked in the car, gets put in the car. He gets out of his handcuffs and ends up stealing the car. I've seen this a bunch of times.
Old story.
And
yes.
It's happening.
What the fuck are you doing?
But this one's pretty interesting.
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, they realized he got his cuffs off, so they got out of the car.
Hey, he get in the car! He get in the car! Stop the car! Stop the car! Stop the car! Stop the fucking car!
But he still takes the car out.
Wow. Wow.
And he got out and he ran away. The car's still rolling.
Yeah. And now this guy's got... Oh, wow.
Yo, that's why this one was unique. Because like you said, I've seen a bunch of videos like that. But usually the person takes off running. Like I've seen somebody jump into the front seat and then open the door and run away. Like I've seen that. I've never seen somebody... I've seen somebody take the cuffs off and take off in the car. Like take the cop car. I've seen that a bunch of times. I haven't seen the combination of the guy getting out of the cuffs, the cop then trying to stop him, right? And like tasing him, and then the guy actually taking off in the car and then getting out of the car and running away. That's a fucking sandwich.
Wild.
Bro.
It's wild. Yo, what is this? Can we stop talking about her?
No, 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 no. It's not so much who this is. It's the page I've been following. But this was the funniest fucking one. I'm just like, okay, because you know,
Nice Jewish star. Nice. Oh, I didn't realize what she was wearing. Wow.
yeah, and not only that, but it's the mean frog. It's
Wow.
Pepe. It's Pepe the Frog in his own video game. Obviously, all AI. I know this is AI, right? Okay, I don't think everything's not AI, but it's the page is a parody on like games like God of War, and they're all people in the news cycle who are the bosses. So there's an Epstein one. I think you should probably pull that up after we watch this one. And then there's a Charlie Kirk one, and there's also an Alex Jones one, which I think is the funniest one. But this one's hilarious.
Jesus Christ.
You are just a goddamn frog!
So I honestly think I want to play this game if they actually make it.
You are just a goddamn frog.
Yeah, the Alex Jones one or the Epstein one. Yeah, Epstein one's funny.
Let's see if it looks fine. Okay. I don't like how it's lagging.
Surrender.
Wow.
Give in, mortal.
There's an Alex. Oh my god.
Target acquired. The gay frog.
I don't like how it's so fucking slow. The other video was fine a second ago.
Yeah. He called him a gay frog.
Mm-hmm. Well, because gay frogs, remember?
No, I know. But I'm saying they all have like their taglines. Like I think Charlie Kirk has a tagline. Speaking about people doing sign language with no arms, watch what this guy does with no fucking arms. This is talent, bro. This is fucking talent.
Todos ustedes que andan con la intriga de cómo hacía Gabriel. Ahí está Gabriel explicando, miren.
He's gonna wipe his ass.
Esto es como quien dice la mano de uno.
To show you how to do it.
Ahí se está rodeando la mano, limpió, partió, perdón. Espérense para ver, yo quiero ver qué más hace. Ya está aquí, todo está bien. Pero cómo hace para que eso llegue hasta allá atrás.
Lo enrollamos aquí así.
Ajá.
Ya aquí donde viene la magia.
Ajá, ¿cuál es la magia?
Wow.
Aquí donde viene la magia. Entonces venimos y echamos la patica acá.
No.
Vamos a ponernos bien angulados.
Ah, ok.
No way.
Ponemos la patica aquí así. Y raquiti.
Oh,
raquiti.
okay.
He's got to put his whole leg, like he's got to bend that a weird way.
Yeah, he could scratch his own butthole with his big toe.
That's fucking weird.
That's pretty much what that means.
That's exactly what that means.
So now, does every armless person know how to do this?
No, I'm pretty sure there's someone out there that has to have someone else wipe his own ass.
Like, I was just assuming the whole time, like, that just people with no arms just were probably a little bit more smellier down there because they can't, like, necessarily clean themselves, like, the whole undercarriage. So I was just assuming, like, okay, yeah, I'm not judging. I mean, it's sort of impossible for them to do that, right? However, you know, this guy has actually clearly shown that is not true. In fact, you can wipe your own ass if you have no arms.
Never wait for your wife in the house. Always wait in the car and beep the horn every 2 minutes. Be a man.
Yo, that is my stepdad to a T. I remember being a kid, and like it would be like he would take me out to the cars. I would always be ready first, right? Because I was the older child. But it would always be like getting my brother ready. You know what I mean? And eventually my sister would trickle out into the car. But like my mom would always be in the house with my brother, and that would be it. Like we'd be out in the car for like 20 minutes, and it would literally be like him beeping the car horn 10 times. You know what I mean? But like when he beeps the horn, he's not like just beep beep. He's like beep 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 beep, beep, like holding long sustained beeps.
That might be one of my favorite videos of theirs. Be a man. Go out in the car and honk the horn.
Every 2 minutes.
Wild. Still glitching. Go back.
The two cameraman.
My technology is failing.
I think even once you get it up and running, like next week, once this is all like fixed, you should double camera switch.
Like have a switch.
Yeah, like I'm thinking about doing the same thing myself, like just positioning one camera in the other. I have like my UFC a USB splitter, so I just want to go and just do that too, and just have a side camera and a front camera.
This was probably the last day he found swimming in the rain fun.
Who else agrees? But swimming in the rain is 100 times more fun than swimming on a sunny day.
I hear thunder.
Oh my god, that made my balls tingle!
That made my. Did you just say, "Oh my god, that made my balls tingle"?
Agrees?
Yeah, but that's most likely from the adrenaline and not from the lightning strike itself.
Than swimming on a sunny day.
That's not AI. I don't think that's AI.
When does it strike?
As he's hitting the water, I think.
Yeah.
Talk about timing, though.
Oh my god, that made my balls tingle!
To like get the splash at the time it strikes is actually pretty sick. Not intentionally doing it is pretty sick. You know, because who times a fucking lightning strike? You can't, right? Can you predict one like a earthquake? No, you can't, right?
What's
like this? Okay. Like there's no instrument that says like somewhere in this 100-foot circumference is going to be a lightning strike if like some fucking meter goes off. There's no such thing as that, right? I
don't think so. No.
Damn, should invent it.
911.
Somebody's really drunk driving down Granton Road.
Which way are they going?
They are going
towards Granton or towards Neilsville?
Towards Granton.
Okay, are you behind them or?
No, I am them.
You am them?
Yes, I am.
You am them. He said you am them.
That you're driving drunk?
Yes.
Are you still driving right now?
Yes.
Do you want to stop driving before you get in an accident?
Yes, I will stop. Can I take my seatbelt off?
If you're stopped.
Should I turn my car off and turn the flashers on?
Yep, that's fine. If you want to turn it off and turn the flashers on, so then we can find you. 911.
Wow.
Somebody's really drunk driving down.
Yo, can I just tell you this?
Somebody's yes, yeah.
Maybe I'm tricked with AI, but I've been getting a lot of these videos of people calling the cops on themselves. Like, you know, that infamous
They're
one.
all fake videos now, man. You can't trust anything.
No, but do you remember the infamous one from back in the day? The
pop brownies.
The
police.
Yeah, the cop calls the cops on. The cop calls the cops on himself because him and his girlfriend ate pop brownies and they were freaking out in their apartment. Do you remember that? Right.
Uh-huh.
So there are some of these 911 of not people.
That's like the notorious. That's like
that is notorious. Yeah, but of people who are drunk, like calling the cops on themselves.
So there's 4 alien species.
Species of aliens. Scientists called them greys, Nordics, insectoids, and reptilians.
And I'm cracking every single one of them.
4 different species of aliens.
Imagine, hold on. Just imagine you're an alien species. And you're like, the humans are figuring out we exist. Oh, what are they saying? They want to fuck us.
Yo, the funny thing is that there are probably people out there who are just like some anime freak, right? Some anime freak fan who's just like, I've been waiting for this day my whole life. Like you mean I could fuck an alien? I'm pretty sure that those people already existed, but now there's confirmation that there's actually a chance. Like Dumb and Dumber, you mean like it's 1,000,000 to 1 chance? You'd be like, so I have a chance. It's like, yeah, I guess you could say you do have a chance now. But just like you said, the aliens, like, what do they want to do? They'd be like, they want to fuck us. Like, that's pretty wild. It's pretty wild.
This is also pretty wild.
Oh yeah, so in the news.
And then would they come down here and try and pay you to vote?
Yes.
On a ballot?
Yes.
Oh, how much they pay you?
$5.
Oh, and they said, here, come and vote for these candidates?
Yes, sir.
They told you who to vote for?
Yes.
So they told you to vote for...
And she got paid on the high end, you'll see.
Karen Bass.
Did you vote for Karen Bass?
Yeah.
For $5?
Yeah.
Did you vote?
Yeah.
Oh, you did for Karen Bass?
Yeah.
Karen? They told you to vote for Karen?
Yeah. They had to sign a little thing.
And how much they pay you?
Just like $2.
$2? Oh, to sign off on a thing to vote for her?
Yeah.
So they'd say, oh, do you want to vote for Karen or Nithya? Or they just really tell you to vote for Karen, huh?
It was really her, man. They gave you an optional choice, but they tell you who they want you to vote for.
Or they tell you who you want to vote for. So like, yo, we'll give you $2, but you got to vote for one of these people.
Well, I'm a barterer, man. So I got $4.
And you're like, yo, give me $4 and I'll do it.
Yeah, why not? Sure.
Yeah, so they do this for everybody out here?
Yeah, they come out here all the time.
How often do they come down here?
Probably like 3 times a week.
3 times a week? To get the ballots?
Yep.
Wow. And so you know other people too that voted?
So if you can pay these people to vote however you want, you could.
It's illegal. It's illegal.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You could also pay them to say whatever you want on a video that you're shooting for the internet.
That's true too. But what I wanted to say, right, is that even if this is what's going on, because obviously it's a speculation, right? Because it's like, otherwise, if this were true, there'd be charges up the ass, right, from her campaign. Now, you've seen Gangs of New York, right?
Yes.
So that's pretty much what they were doing, and they weren't even paying people most of the time. When they stopped paying people because they ran out of money, they were strong-arming people to go to the polls. You know what I mean? And that's sort of historical fact. They were like, there's actual like artist rendition depictions of people going in to vote, like from the 1860s, going into vote, coming out, and then getting shaved on the street and getting sent back in.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. When there's a scene in Gangs of New York where the butcher goes, oh, you voted? Yeah, great. Voted, great. Get him back on the line. Give him a hat.
Yep.
Just change his hat.
Yeah, just make them look different, throw a different jacket on them. So this isn't something that's like totally out of the realm of the kind of corruption that goes on during election season. But, like, obviously Trump comes out and says, oh, it's all voter fraud. But I also am on the tip to where I'm just like, okay, I think probably everybody's guilty of it to some extent. So in some of these situations, I really do feel like it's the thief calling the other thief a thief. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, I rob, cheat, and steal, but like, I'm going to say that this person does it to get the attention off of me kind of shit. So, do I think that this is happening? Maybe. Well, there was also those accusations of people without social security numbers being allowed to fucking vote. You know what I mean? In certain jurisdictions. So, like, is that really out of the realm of possibly going on? I mean, it could be fake news, but, like, the post could just be posting something that's sensational, but it could also be true. You know what I mean? But if you give money to somebody for a vote, you know what I mean? You number one, can't give them the money. And then number two, to cover your ass, like that guy said, you got to say, like, you can vote for whoever you want, but this is who we want you to vote for. Mm-hmm. That's still shady in itself, even though you're giving the guys that this person has a choice to vote for. Like, we're just paying
giving him the incentive to listen to you and possibly take your advice by giving him money.
And maybe get money again. But $4 sounds fucking cheap. I figured a good vote should come at least $20.
Like, what $2? But
I'm figuring
these people
$20.
have nothing, though. That's the thing. They're going to the people that have literally nothing and taking advantage of them.
I know, but when today's economy, $20 doesn't seem like all that much to pay for a vote.
That joke, $20 is $20 isn't as doesn't hit as hard anymore.
No, $20 is like $1 now.
So my algorithm it's kind of balanced out to weird videos now. This is one of those videos where it's not quite.
Am I gonna have to guess where this egg goes?
No. This guy that makes these videos is a first generation farmer.
Okay.
He lives in the South and he has an egg and poultry farm.
We've watched his videos before. I know. Yes, I know this dude.
And he's interesting.
This is the brown egg, white egg guy, right?
Yes.
I remember him.
My chicken has been trying to hatch this egg for 2 months, and she finally kicked it out of her nest, so I'm gonna open it up and see what it looks like inside.
You about to wish you hadn't.
I came outside because it's probably gonna stink, but it's interesting because it sounds like the egg almost
Why is it so fucking choppy on my end?
like shrunk.
Yep, that's because the egg is rotten and is full of air instead of egg white.
I actually wanted to take it out earlier, but I just wanted my chicken to realize that it's not fertile, and she finally did. She kicked it out of her nest. She's not broody anymore.
Nah, chicken's almost hatefully stupid. She didn't realize nothing. She just got bored and left.
So
don't do that. I told you. I specifically told you not to do it. Now you all. I hope your face gets stuck like that. White girls always got to investigate. You as bad as my wife.
And he's gonna say something very important because he's gonna say the smell didn't hit her yet.
Got out here singing Caucasian spiritual. Honestly, I'm surprised the smell ain't took her out.
that was.
Very.
That was an honest fucking gag, bro. Damn, I could just imagine, because when people say, and you know the saying, "Oh, it smells like rotten eggs," like, "Oh, those farts smell like rotten eggs," so that probably has to smell like the worst fart ever.
It's not a fart. It's not. You gotta remember,
like sulfur to sulfur to sulfur.
It was an egg that was fertilized, and it didn't make it.
So it's a dead body.
So when she cracked it open, it was probably and it's been a while sitting there. It's been sitting there for a while, so it's rotting in there. So it's fucking sitting in there and rotting, and then she cracked it open, so it hit air for the first time, besides the air that's already inside.
Oh God.
Yeah, bro.
I can only imagine.
I think she's still puking.
One of them, I did not think the egg was gonna explode.
You better go wash your hands with some damn water.
Everybody in the comments is gonna be like, everybody knows this.
I knew it.
Oh my God. That smells like a fucking egg fart. That is sulfur rich.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I'm shocked the yolks are yellow.
Yeah, I'm shocked too. See, it was like green. It was like
that was
greenish
really
yellow.
smart. Be really happy you didn't have to experience that like I did.
Why you dump it right onto your porch? Now you're gonna have to smell. You pray for these people.
My chicken has been trying to hatch this.
Like, he makes a bunch of funny videos. I wish I could order his eggs, but he's too far.
I mean, I've never cracked open a rotten egg, but I have like thrown out eggs that were just like, oh, you know, like go on vacation for 2 weeks. And I'm like, I had bought these eggs like 2 weeks before I even left. So I just like tossed them. And then obviously they're going to break in the garbage. And it's like you throw out the garbage and maybe they broke and you could like sort of smell a little bit of it permeate through the bag. And it's pungent enough. So now imagine this that's been sitting on a warm chicken ass for 2 weeks. Those guys are smelling prettier things in the fucking sewers in fucking Gravesend and Bensonhurst.
What is that? What is that about?
Yo, okay, so you read any of the news reports about what the cops think it is?
No.
Okay, so the cops think it's a dry run for something.
Like they're gonna do a heist, but that's the getaway?
I have no idea. There's some sort of like they at least know enough, but they're not going to release it to the public because I'm pretty sure Like, it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, we haven't, like the cops won't release that they have a suspect in custody because they don't want to hinder the investigation because it's open and somebody else might be the culprit. So it's like they don't want to say what they think it is because they still don't want it to be stopped so they could catch them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't want to give them a reason to fucking go underground.
Those out there who
No
don't
pun
know
intended.
what we're talking about is in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. Is it Bensonhurst or
Yes,
Gravesend?
it was in Bensonhurst. And I believe it also happened in Gravesend, and I believe another place in Queens.
These people were coming out of manholes or holes in the ground, and like we just said, it's connected to something, and they something's going on. And
I'm not sure if it was under the D train or under the F train. I'm not sure if it was McDonald Avenue or Utrecht or whatever, but it was definitely like in that vicinity of Brooklyn, and it's definitely multiple men. Like of adult age that are, so it's not like teenagers urban exploring or anything like that.
Oh, it is Gravesend, Williamsburg, and Queens.
Yeah. So the cops released like a statement, I believe, saying that they believe it's a dry run for something and they're not claiming what the dry run is for. Now, you could use all the speculation in the world to think that, like what you said, oh, is it a heist? And I'm like trying to think about what's in the area, and I'm like, that area in Gravesend is all like on McDonald Avenue in that section. I know that there's a couple of tile shops. There's like a bathroom fucking store, like, that you could buy tubs and sinks and stuff like that, and bathroom mirrors. There's a supermarket, and maybe a couple of like, there might be a bank by Avenue U or something like that. You know what I mean? But it's not like, oh, something that you got to do a dry run for to risk getting caught in the sewers for that much money. Doesn't seem like, it seems like too much effort for that. You know what I mean? When banks like that are typically robbed with like a note. You know what I mean? And not really with a whole fucking jackhammer heist.
Yeah, I'm watching the videos on the side here. One dude almost got hit by a car coming out of the manhole.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One was a group. One was like a group of like 5 to 7 people.
Yeah.
And they had cars parked next to it. The other looks like it's.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think they threw out the whole terrorism angle.
Hold on, I'm gonna share this. Hopefully, it doesn't get too choppy.
Like this. Obviously, they're not Hasidim, so it's not like like Hasidic tunnels. Like it was like a couple of years ago. Like this is people already going into like the city infrastructure.
I already know this shit ain't gonna work, but you can see in the background there, right?
Why is the guy dressed like Super Mario?
Oh, here you go. Here's more. It's like a group of 7 people there, like 5 to 7 people. 2 just went in the hole. There's 2 people coming out. He's gonna almost get by a car here. This is just the news people talking.
Yeah, so like I don't know, bro. It is fucking weird. And I mean, like, it's probably not some clandestine fucking secret fucking, like club or something like that.
Wow, I didn't realize the different things it says in the backyard brawl. Today's menu: hot dogs, cold beer, and cold blood.
Yeah, I totally like fucking like examine the whole thing. These things are getting pretty funny, like with the random shit that
Rillin', chillin', killing.
And obviously, the name of the episode is in reference to the White House UFC. You know what I mean? Which we were talking about before the podcast started, whether or not we think that Justin Gaethje is going to get knocked out. And I said, there's always the chance.
Yeah,
there's always the chance.
I hope not. But
Sugar Sean O'Malley, yeah, he's a monster also. And obviously, he's on the come up, and Gaethje's on the come down. That's what I mean. And Gaethje's
already up. He's at the top.
Yeah, Gaethje's like,
getting old.
Yeah, he's getting old. I don't want to say on his way out, but he probably still has a little bit of a career after the UFC. He might fight a couple of times in some other Netflix promotion like Jake Paul shit. But
how old is he? Let's see.
He's got to be 37.
37 years old. Wow.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, you know, for somebody who we've watched get laid out and who has laid people out, but usually that happens in some sort of a like a throwdown where it's like any man could win at that point.
Yeah.
You know, with a fucking sick knockout. But he's also been laid out too, right? Didn't Max like do damage?
Yeah, Max beat him up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's hard to come back from a fight like that. I thought, well, he's supposed to be fighting when? In July?
I think so.
He is fighting somebody. I mean,
isn't it Conor McGregor? Isn't Conor and Max fighting?
Yeah, it's Conor and Max. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and at 170, I think they're fighting at. I think Max will he'll gas. Listen, it's easy prediction. He'll gas and Max will win by a knockout. I don't know if Conor's going to get knocked out. This might be the first kind of time he actually gets devastatingly knocked out on camera at a UFC event. You know, but I think he's definitely going to get gassed. I think if Max practices his ground game and just like some wrestling and jiu-jitsu, I think he takes Conor pretty easily. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think Conor...
Especially after the first 2.5 minutes of the first round. I think it's all downhill for Conor.
I was going to say, I don't think Conor has done... He's probably still He's still a great striker, but I don't think he's been practicing wrestling or grappling.
No, and I don't think he does enough or never has done enough. And obviously, like, when he had the power of the shit talk, he was able to easily mentally get into somebody's head to goad them into a fight. And once everybody figured that out, it's like, oh, he's gonna get tired after 2.5 minutes, and then we're just gonna keep taking him down, and you know, and just finishing him like that. But is there a possibility that Conor does something to Max in the first 2 minutes? Yes, but if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. Period. Conor gets taken out, and then hopefully that's the last we see of him in the UFC, because it's just like, at this point, after being a fan of his, because you remember how diehard I was a diehard Conor fan, and then, you know, like, his actions outside the fucking octagon put a bad taste in my mouth, and then it's like, oh, well, if you're gonna fight, just fucking fight. Stop saying you're going to and not. So it's like, he thinks in his head that this is like, oh, my fans are going to be like, finally, I'm back. And it's no, bro. It's like, you should have done this a long time ago. And we're all actually just really fucking annoyed that you haven't been talking all this shit. You know?
I mean, I think also the injury was a big deal. That injury was a big deal.
Yeah, but there was also gaps before that.
Yeah, I know. It's
a huge gap between that and him fighting fucking Cowboy Cerrone, you know? And then, you know, he gets his fucking leg broken in the Poirier fight. And then it's like, he could have probably come back last year. You know?
Yeah. Has his net worth went down?
No, he makes money because he's got investments. So I don't think he's any poorer than he was fucking 3 years ago. Or when did he fight Dustin Poirier?
200 million.
Yeah, and that's coming up from like 125 million. When did he fought Dustin Poirier 4 years ago? Was that 4 years ago? Yeah, he's made more money since. I mean, he spends a lot of money too. So, you know, if he wasn't such a big spender, he'd probably have more than 200 million.
A little less than 40% of his income is from the Floyd Mayweather boxing match. Yeah, he made 100 million from that.
And then he went and like probably spent 20 million of that and invested another 25 million. You know what I mean? By buying the whiskey company and all that shit.
He got 50 million just from his title fight against Khabib.
Yeah, because he had a huge cut at the fucking pay-per-view, right?
I just give me numbers, not tell me what.
I think that's the deal. I think
allegedly 600 million with the proper 12.
Yeah, I think that Dana cut a sweetheart deal with him, and then other fighters wanted it, and that's why you haven't seen John Jones, because John Jones keeps trying to come back with, I want that kind of money, and that's why you haven't seen John Jones. It's not because John Jones is not ready to fight. I think he's been ready to fight for a couple of years.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Agree.
I think now he'll kill somebody. I don't think that Gaethje thing we were talking about before, I don't think that applies to John Jones. I think John Jones will, but they just don't want to pay him, and that's because he's like, well, I'm actually the greatest fighter, Connor's not. Connor gets the sweetheart deal and doesn't even have to show up, so I'm not going to fucking show up. You know what I mean? Until you fucking pay me. And the thing is, he is somebody who we want to see come back. It is going to be like, finally, we get to fucking see him fight. When we get to see John Jones fight, it is going to be that homecoming kind of shit to where it's like everybody's hyped to see this guy. This isn't just like, I'm not waiting for shit talk. Fuck the shit talk. I want John Jones to not say shit in a fucking press conference and then destroy somebody, you know, who's actually a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like Dana thinks he's throwing Max to Connor as something like, oh, I don't care if Max leaves at this point. He's not champ anymore, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
I think that's a good fight, though, because they fought once before.
Yeah, the story's great. The story's great.
The story sells.
Yeah.
Who else is Max Holloway going to fight? He's already lost to Volk.
So you're going through the batting order again. You know what I mean? And that's what happens with the UFC, I've noticed. Like, yeah, it was epic like 10 years ago when you had like, oh, this is, you know, it's, oh, like, for example, more than that. Like, let's just say 20 years ago or whatever. It's like, oh, this is Couture Liddell 2. And it's like, oh my God, yeah, whoa, you know, that was exciting back then. But nowadays, it's just because the roster's so thinned out and like people don't like hold that kind of status anymore for a long period of time. So now it's like we got to get like the vets to refight each other because we want to try to cash in on that legacy shit. You know what I mean? But it's like at this, like I said with the Connor thing, at this point, it doesn't feel like legacy. You know, a John Jones fight would feel like legacy. Not that Max doesn't. Max does, but it's just like the matchup doesn't feel like legacy.
A little bit. I gotta figure out these issues so we can fix them and come back strong.
Yeah. Fuck with your computer. Try not to watch too much porn on it this week.
I just can't stop though. I can't stop.
Can't stop fapping. All right, dipshits. Thank you for joining us. We will be back Wednesday with less technical difficulties. I know I say that every week, but I mean it this time. And thanks for hanging out with us. Stay high. And we'll be back next week to watch some more goofy videos. Peace out, Mike.
Everything he said. Peace, bro.
Later. Bow now now now.